Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and every Saturday we get together and broadcast about the joys of living in Mexico. I tell you what, Mexico is a wonderful place to be. For some reason, I'm a happy person, but every day I wake up so happy, and I stay happy all through the day. Me and Holly over here waiting on Christmas time to show up, but every day in Mexico is like Christmas. And every day is kind of like Christmas Eve, and then you get out of bed and it's Christmas every day. We got Dr. John in the house. Saludos, the rainy Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We got a Tooth Fairy speaking more and more Spanish every week. She's here in Morelia. She's very happy. We got Char Williams in the house. She will be living in Morelia very soon, and I want to talk about her and her situation. She's making her move, I think, very smart. We got Marco the man, in Chicago. His source, I think his parents, grandparents, they're from Morelia. He's in Chicago, thinking about moving on back down here. Come on down, Marco. Angela in the house. Hola, mijo. It's good to be here. Great to have you here with us today. Tommy Sands. Hello, everyone. 30 more days before my flight to Morelia. Yahoo! Yippee yay! Ki-yo! And look who's here. I think we missed you last week. I don't think you were here last week. To my girlfriends are what? Wait a minute. You two girlfriends are here in Morelia at the Best Western. Got my temporary residency with Rosie. Great that you two are here. How long are you going to be here? How long are you going to be here staying at the Best Western? I don't even know where that is. And then we got, oh, what's up, Bill, the family? And I are chiming in from Morelia. Yoo-hoo! We got Steve in Kansas City in the house. Can't eat. I don't understand that. Good videos today. Can't eat. You do great work. Thank you so much. And we got a contribution to the channel early in the morning. And looky here. We missed this dude last week, Jim Foster. If you're in Colorado, you want to buy some real estate, this is the man. Look at him. Look at him. You can just look at his face and you can tell that he's going to get you the best house, the best deal in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. Great to see you in the house today. Oh, you leave today? What? What, you came in, you just came in and didn't say nothing, didn't give me a call, didn't hook up for breakfast? What kind of, well, we were hoping to catch up. We'll be back next month. Well, let me know for sure when you get back so we can have some breakfast. We got a lot going on. I got a lot of clips. This is, well, okay. I'm going to say July the 2nd actually is 1 full year in Morelia. And I've lived in not all over Mexico, but I've lived in a lot of places. And I'm still very happy here in Morelia. And look at me. I don't have on a hoodie today. You've seen me in January. I have 3 hoodies on when I'm talking. I got smoke coming out of my mouth and stuff. I mean, I'm still very happy living in Morelia. It's just wonderful every day, every single day. It is fabulous down here. The people are fabulous. The cost of living is wonderful. The weather is great. At 7:30 this morning, it was 61 degrees, my kind of weather. I can sleep at night and with the windows open, nice little breeze going through. And in Morelia, when you breathe the air, it's just like heaven. It's like some kind of drugs. It's like I don't know what fentanyl is like, but that's what the air is like in Mexico. Fresh. Ooh, I can feel it now. I'm getting high on the Morelia air, and it's free. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm missing some stuff here. We got Ray Garcia in the house. Saludos from El Paso, Texas. And he's advertising too. Click the like button. And look who is here from Tejas, leaving to Mexico City with my spousal until Friday, one-way ticket, looking for a landing spot in the outskirts of the city. It's getting too hot in Texas. Nothing worse than hot and humid and all the stuff that goes with living in Texas. We're riding the bus back to Guadalajara today at 3 p.m. We're staying at the Grand Cantaluga Hotel near the INM market office. Good. That's a good decision. Go to the hotel. Go get your residency papers. Very smart. No stress. Good for you. And the bus ride from here to Guadalajara, I'm going to say it's not that scenic. I'm telling you what, the Guadalajara bus station, there's a lot of food there. It's one of the best places for food as far as bus station goes. And they have like 5 different terminals. One of the worst things about taking a bus in, out, or around Guadalajara, the worst thing about Guadalajara is the traffic. There's only one time in the week when traffic isn't bad in Guadalajara, and that is Sunday mornings at 10:30 in the morning. Other than that, the traffic always sucks. So if you have to get a bus that goes through Guadalajara, wherever you're going, it takes 2 hours to get into Guadalajara and 2 hours to get out of Guadalajara. Ooh, that's terrible. Terrible. What do you actually eat for breakfast there? Do you people eat lots of pastry around there? Well, Steve and Casey, I'm going to tell you something. I don't eat breakfast. For breakfast, I drink coffee. And then I only eat usually once a day, and that's around early evening, around 5:30 in the evening. That works for me. And I'm going to talk about food today. I have some food thoughts. We sent you a message on Thursday via Messenger. Looking forward to having breakfast with you. Breakfast on us. Right on. I don't use Messenger. So email me. Never try to contact me on Messenger. I don't look at Messenger. I don't send messages on Messenger. I don't use Messenger. So if you want to contact me, email me, and anybody that ever wants to contact me, the best way to contact me is via email, because that comes into my phone and I check my email like every 15 minutes, maybe every 5 minutes. So if anybody ever wants to contact me, send me a message at bill.dallas.lewis10@gmail.com. Yeah, there you go. That's how you want. If you want to contact me, that's how you do it. Now let's get back to comments. We got a lot going on here. Sharon Martinez in the house. I live in Pátzcuaro. Beautiful weather, Sharon. I love your city. I love it, girl. Oh man, I could live there in a second, in a heartbeat. And we got Liston Henry in the house. Bill, how was the rest of your birthday weekend? Yes, last weekend was. Thank you very much for asking. It was fabulous. I just stayed here at the crib and cooled out. I've been really busy like this. I've just been so busy, and it was just nice to be at the crib. My birthday was last Sunday, and I sat at the crib and just watched YouTube videos all day, looked out my front window and enjoyed the wonderful company of me, myself, and I. And it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for asking. I love avocados. What is the price of one good size avocado around there? In Mexico, avocados are free. They hand them. You go to the grocery store. The first thing you do when you walk in is you get a free avocado. Yes, but avocados are very inexpensive. I don't know the exact price because I ease in and out of buying them, but they're a lot less than they are in the U.S. for sure. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday from Washington. Hola, Mary J. Great to see you here. Doc is in the house. Bill, packing for my return trip to Ajijic, meeting Alvaro on Thursday at INM in Chapala to finish my residency. That office, the immigration office in Chapala it's quaint. It's really nice. It's clean, and the people that work there are very friendly. And it's right outside of El Centro, in Chapala. So yeah, that will be nice. Congratulations. That's a great feeling to get that all finished up. We'll send you an email with an invite for breakfast in July. And just a note, the first 3 days of July, that would be the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th of July, I'll be in the dentist chair having 2 more crowns put in and 2 more root canals. My dentists have been busy in my mouth for about 6 months, and this is my final visit. Over the course of 6 months, when all is said and done, they will put in 6 crowns, 6 root canals, and on 7, 8, 9, on the 9th of July, I should be done with them for a while. That cost me $3,000. Yes, so whatever. Doc, thank you so much. We got somebody that donated. They clicked the who donated? Char Williams. Char Williams, thank you so much for contributing $21.15 to the channel. That is greatly appreciated. And let's see. Happy belated birthday, Bill. My birthday was Tuesday. Oh, so we're both Geminis. We're both two-faced, multi-dimensional personalities. Thank you very much. 20 for $5 sometimes. And I think you're talking about prices of avocados. And we got Dave, my neighbor, in the house. And it's been raining down here about 10 days. I got to tell you, man, Dave's funny, man, because he tips me off. He's a homeowner down here in Morelia, lives with his wife Maria. And about 10 days ago, he sent me a WhatsApp message. He says, Bill, I think rainy season is here. And David was hit it right on the head. It is rainy season here. But the rain is pretty cool. Like it rained last night. I don't know for how long. I got up to get a cup of milk and I could hear it. Rain, rain, rain. And then one day this week, the sun was out. Then there was a huge thunderstorm for about a half an hour. That went away. The sun came back out. Then like 2 hours later, big thunderstorm. Then that went all away. It has been raining just about every day down here. But unlike Ohio or New Hampshire, when I was in Ohio, sometimes it might be cloudy or rain for 2 weeks at a time. Or I remember living in New Hampshire, it would snow literally for like 2 weeks at a time. You wouldn't see the sun for like 2 weeks. So that's not the way the weather is down here. It might, Ola Dave, howdy Dave, I didn't say hi. It might rain down here, but it's only going to rain for a while. Then it stops, then the sun comes back out. You can go out and walk around and everything's cool. Then it rains again. So it's a little different, but it is rainy season. And my man, Manuel, who's a security guard at the grocery store, he says, yeah, it's rainy season and this will last until about September. Oh, yeah. Hi, Bill. I love the channel. Do you recommend the dentist that you saw a couple of weeks ago? Yes, I would. Okay. I need a tooth capped. I was quoted $2,000 here in New York. Do they speak English? Okay. This is a very good question. First of all, Killer Queen. First thing is email me at bill.dallas.lewis10@gmail.com. Write that down. Send me an email and right off the top of my head, I don't have any of their contact information because my dentist is like 4 blocks away from my apartment. So I can walk down there in like 5 minutes. I know exactly where they are. Okay. In my cell phone, let me look in the cell phone here. In my cell phone, they have sent me WhatsApp messages to confirm appointments. Let me look through the cell phone here. But anyway, email me and I will send you their phone number. And their English is kind of shaky. Once you get in there, once you get in there, they can communicate. They speak some English, but they communicate with me very well. But anyway, email me and I will send you their contact information. And if you don't hear from me, it might take I might not get that information back to you until the 7th of July. That's when I go back. But if you email me like now or today, within 24 hours, I think I can find their contact information in my cell phone, at least for the phone number to contact. Try that. Okay, let's get back to comments. I have a lot to share with you this morning. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Tooth Fairy. What are you talking about, Tooth Fairy? Steve, they don't sell avocado by the piece. Yeah, that's right. They sell it by the kilo. I tell you, the things you forget about when you live here, right? Yeah, everything's by the kilo down here. Okay, they sell it by the kilo, and they're very inexpensive. I buy at least 6 per week for $3. Yeah, I forgot the prices, but 6 avocados for $3. Now, the funny thing about being down here is, like, if you go somewhere at a shop or a market, sometimes they'll have these people that only sell avocados. Or if you go to a fruit and vegetable market, they'll ask you, well, when are you going to eat the avocado? And they have them separated out. Like, they have avocados for today, which are ripe and ready to go, but maybe you're just buying them today and you're going to eat them like 3 or 4 days later. Okay. Well, then they have a stack for, these are the tomorrow or in 2-day avocado. It's freaky down here. They got it all planned out. When I go to my grocery store that me and Tooth Fairy go to, La Comer, they have their avocado rack, and they have one little basket of avocados that are ready. These are ready for today. So Mexico's really wild. Okay. Do you like to make guacamole? Give me a good. No, I don't. Look that up on the internet, Steve. And look who's here. Pretty boy Brian Maiden has finally arrived. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well with all that weight loss, body health. And hey, right on, Brian. Great to see you in the house. ACC2. Buenos dias, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal, for those of you that don't know, is a Mexican greeting. ¿Qué tal? It's kind of like what's happening. Many times people in Mexico, Mexicans will not only say hola, pretty much does the job for hi. I'm walking by my neighbors. They might say hola. Many times they'll say hola, ¿qué tal? And I guess, ¿qué tal is kind of like, how are you doing? And in the United States, when somebody asks you how you are doing, you can just ignore that. So whatever. Whatever. ¿Qué tal? And we have good morning, Bill, and everyone. I sent you my email with my contact information. Girl, I've been thinking about you all week. I'm going to email you today, and I want to hook up an interview with you. So I've been thinking about you all week. I know exactly where your email is. I will respond today. But great to see you in the house. Camping Alan, hola Bill, hope you are doing well. All is good here, and we got the buck stops here with them shiny eyes coming to us from Colorado Springs. Great to see you here. We got Justin. I think Justin's in Iowa contributing to the channel. God bless you. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you so much, and I hope all is well. I got a lot to talk about today. Hello, Buck Stops over in O'Ray. Got a bunch of Colorado people. Makes me think of John Denver, Rocky Mountain High. Yoo-hoo, I'd sing it if it wasn't copyrighted. Bill, I have a dilemma. Oh, I'm all out of coffee. What? No. Oh, man. Being out of coffee is like a junkie without no heroin. I can't live. I got to have my cat. I got am going to do. Yeah, man, you got that, Brian, you got the plan ahead, man. We have 69 people in the house right now. 21 likes. Thanks for joining us today. If you're new, If you're new, I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. I have a bunch of clips, a bunch of announcements going on. Axel Foley. Axel Foley, he's been with us ever since the channel started. Him and Dr. John and Brian Maiden, they've been here since the beginning. Great to see you, Axel. What movie you're going to see today? I just saw a weather forecast, and it's supposed to rain around noon. yeah, whatever. Okay, who knows? Okay. 2 big avocados for $5. Yeah, that's robbery. That's robbery. Reggie, good morning. Glad to be back from the Netherlands. I'd love to go to the Netherlands. And Brussels, good for you. By the way, in Guadalajara, a tooth crown costs between $250 to $500, depending on the complications. Yeah, I had, I've had 4 crowns in the last 4 months or 2 months, something like that. And the crowns were about $200, a little less than that, about $189. So yeah. And my dentist, they're young dentists. And my father always told me, you want an old attorney and a young doctor. And my dentists, they're married to each other. Cesar and Christina, both dentists. And they've got all the high-tech equipment in there. They're just fabulous. And I don't know what kind of, they saw my mouth. I already had a bunch of crowns in there. And they had some new kind of material that this crown is made of. This, it's supposed to last for like 300-400 years. So when the historians dig up my cremated body like 400 years from now, my crowns will still be there. They're anti-crematory. So when they burn up your body, my crowns are still going to be there. I'm just letting y'all know, just in case you wanted to know about that. We got B in the house. I just paid $3 in Canada for 1 avocado. Ooh, you should have bought some crack, girl. Don't buy. I mean, if you're going to pay $3 for an avocado and eat it, buy crack. Snort up some crack. You feel much better. Now, ¿Cómo estás, Bill the Geek? OG Coast Redwood. Todo bien aquí. Todo bien aquí en Morelia. Mi vida es mejor todos días. La gente muy amable, muy rico, chicas muy guapas, vida muy hermoso. It's just great down here. Todo bien. Okay. In El Salvador, they did some things with plátanos, different baskets for different stages of ripeness. Okay, cool, nice to hear. Mine Expansion Daily. Ken in Miami is here. Good morning to you, Ken. Feliz cumpleaños. Thank you very much, Dr. John. Que tal? Que pasa? Que obole? I've never heard that. Que onda? Got to know all the greeting I've never heard que ubole, or maybe I heard it, but I didn't understand what they were talking about, right? Que anda. I've never heard that either, Doc. I have heard que pasa and que tal. I hear que tal all the time. Sometimes que pasa. Thank you very much, Doc. Okay, now let's see what else is going on down here. I have 2 crowns, and it sucks that I've already dealt with 2-3 pop-outs. Be careful with the pop-outs. Okay. Gotta run an errand. Okay, we'll be here if you come back. Okay. There you go. Good. For good coffee, you can buy the kilo for Cafe La Lucha y Cafe y Europa. I highly recommended both located in the Central Historico in Morelia. Yeah, I just walked by Cafe La Lucha and Cafe Europa just last week, just in the last few days. And look who's here. Good. Oh, Michelle. Me and Michelle. Okay. Oh, sorry I missed last week. It was nice seeing you again, Michelle. Michelle is from Haiti. And then she moved from Haiti to Florida and worked for Verizon. She's traveled through Africa, Mexico, other places. We had breakfast about a week ago or something like that. And speaking of having breakfast with you, hold on a second. Michelle, does this look familiar right here? Yeah, me and Michelle, we had breakfast. This is you come to Morelia, you got to go to the main cathedral, walk across the street, and this is about 7 different restaurants. The weather was fabulous. The food was kind of shaky, okay, but yeah, Michelle, yeah. That's where me and Michelle were. I forget what day it was. I mean, I don't even know what day it is anymore. Okay. Do they sell local coffee by the side of the road in Morelia? I haven't seen any. I saw a truck selling coffee. Yeah, that guy on the care. I bought that coffee from that guy standing by the side of the road in Ahiheek. I bought his coffee one time and it sucked. Tell him Bill the Geek said his coffee sucked and don't buy it. I'll tell you some good coffee. You want some good coffee, go to Costco and French roast beans in Costco is very fabulous. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you my coffee. I'm going. Okay, now I'm going to show you my coffee. Screw that guy in Ahiheek. His coffee sucks. You want some good coffee? Here's what I be drinking right here. Merino, El Merino. Look at that right there. El Merino. El Merino. I was regularly drinking French roast coffee from Costco for years, and then I moved to Mazatlan. El Merino, right here. Their headquarters is in Mazatlan. Their headquarters is in Mazatlan. So when I lived there, the people said, try that coffee. I've been drinking it, and I've been drinking it ever since, and you can buy it all over Mexico. Okay, let's keep on going here. Okay, Rollo Pollo. Okay, now. Okay, so, Okay. Okay, now. Okay, so let's keep rolling. Okay, so yeah. I was talking with Char Williams, who is okay. I was talking with Char Williams. We've been communicating. She's coming down here she's looking for a place to stay. She had a question for me. My mind is, there's so much information I want to share. I've been promoting Rosie to help people find apartments to get their residency. She helps you find prices, but if she helps you find an apartment, she charges by the hour. So, and she's a very pleasant individual, totally bilingual. She knows the town like the back of her hand. Very good at what she does, but when you're in there listening to her nice conversation and all that kind of stuff, she's going to charge you. Some people are stunned when after 4 hours of being with Rosie, she shows you all around town, all that kind of stuff. She's going to charge. She charges like $20 an hour US. But the girl knows what she's doing. Now Char Williams, I think she's making the right move. She has booked 2 different Airbnbs. She hadn't told me how long she's going to stay in each one, but she's going to come down, stay in a couple of Airbnbs in this neighborhood, another Airbnb in that neighborhood, walk around, go look at other neighborhoods. That's really the way to do it, because after being here a year, I've seen so many parts of Morelia, and I know some other parts that I would like to live in. I'm very happy living where I live now. Quick, let's get to the comments. Yeah. El Moreno sounds like a plan. Try that. Brian Maiden. Only reason I bought that coffee was for the name. There you go. I have so much to say. Hey, Bill, there's a coffee place downtown close to the Burger King. Okay. I can't remember the name, but they have excellent coffee. Okay. I'll be aware of that. There you go. Okay. Now, but Char Williams, she's looking for apartments the right way, not coming down, finding one place, jumping into that place and just staying at that place. She's coming down. She got this Airbnb over here for a while, then this Airbnb over there for a while. She's using my method of posting what you're looking for on Facebook. Also, Char, I would ask the Airbnb owner if he's aware of places. A lot of times these Airbnb owners have multiple properties. I do have some this week was a very busy week because all of the international news this week, and we had Kilmar Arrego Garcia is back in the United States. They brought him back to the United States from that hellhole prison in El Salvador. Now he is in Tennessee. He's in Tennessee, and there's a class action suit that maybe all of those people that they sent to El Salvador, maybe all of them will be coming back. But I think that happened like on Tuesday. So that was happening. Elon Musk and Donald Trump were going through their divorce this week. I was up until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, and then you had Ukraine kicking Putin's ass all around Russia. I mean, woo, talk about elbows up over the boards, drop the gloves. God bless the Ukraine, right? The F on for Ukraine. Maybe that happened Tuesday. But I was up until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning watching all that stuff, knowing I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning and walk. But this, wow, what happened? This week was a mofo as far as international news, but I loved it all. It was a great week for international news. Got to love it. You are very welcome, Char. Buenos dias, my brother. Hope you are well. I hope you are well too. Back in Tejas. Thailand is wonderful and another place we can live if you don't have plan B. Okay. I'd love to talk about that. I've heard some fabulous things about Thailand. Yeah. And I've heard it's very extremely affordable. So let's go to some clips here. Okay. Now, how much do you watch U.S. news in Mexico? So you subscribe to a particular service. I use YouTube like a mofo. I'm a YouTube news freak. I watch the Midas Touch. Like I watch almost every episode they come out with every day. There's another YouTube channel called The Damage Report. They're really good because they have like 5 to 8 minute videos. There's another channel called The Bulwark. They are fabulous. Between those three, I can get my news. And with this Russia-Ukrainian stuff going down, I've been watching Ukrainian news with Ukrainian news stations. So I would never watch Fox News ever. Whatever they say, that's going to be the opposite of that is going to be the truth. I don't watch any U.S. news like CBS, NBC, ABC, MS, NBC. Well, I never watch that. These are all YouTube channels that have excellent information. And again, God bless the Ukraine. But if I'm not creating video, shooting video, if I'm not on the road, I pretty much I'm doing this video stuff like all the time. I got to plan some SEO for my video coming out on Tuesday. I'm planning for this upcoming trip for this week. So usually by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, after I'm done with my video stuff, then I'm a news junkie. And I just watch the news for about 2 or 3 hours every day because I got to be informed. So that when somebody says something to me and it ain't true, I can say that ain't true. I know what fake news is. I grew up with fake news. I know what fake news is. So I got to be informed all of the time so I don't fall into a trap. There you go. I preached enough. I'm going to shut up. Oh, going to see John Wilkes. Oh, John Wilkes. I got to see that. I'm driving there and listening to your show. I'll say adios to you when I get there. Oh, I love John. Oh, he's a bad boy. Try La Voz de Michoacán. Online news articles that you can translate. Very good. Let me take a screenshot of that. Thank you very much, Marco. There are many other online Facebook groups that share news in Michoacán. Thank you so much. And have you watched Don Lemon's news show? I've watched Don Lemon a couple of times. Don didn't turn me on. Katrina the Maker. I mean, he usually broadcasts live. His show's like an hour. But by the time his show comes on, I've already seen everything that he's talking about on other channels. So you know what Don information he's giving me, he ain't giving me no new news. That's all I can say. Okay, now let's get back to some basics here. Okay. I got to do something over here. I want to say that I sent in my federal taxes this week. Isn't that always just a great joy? Now, that process is kind of weird. There's a truck going by my window in the front. You may hear something like, I think that's the water truck. I think they're bringing water in here. Somebody's going to buy some water. It's a very loud truck. I'm going to let it go by. Okay. So to file my taxes, first I've got to print out my 1099 forms that come from YouTube, Amazon, other book sources, all that kind of stuff. I have to get those printed out, and I have to print out my IRS forms. So what I do is I put all of that information comes from the internet. Amazon sends me 1099s. YouTube sends me 1099s. So I take those and I put them on my thumbnail, and I go to a papeleria. Papeleria. That's a papel means paper. So I guess that would mean like a paper shop. And this place is like 5 or 6 blocks away. Oh my God. I have so much to say. So I give this to the lady. I say, I got 7 things on here. Give me 2 of all of them. So she prints them out. I bring them back home, fill out all of that stuff. And then I have to find then I'm going to go to DHL. Okay. And send them. So when I send this on DHL overnight, I have to have the full address. I can't use a PO box for DHL. So I get the full address, get all that, go to DHL. So I did that on Thursday. That overnight to DHL cost me 1,000 pesos, which is like $50. So I had to pay $50 to file my tax forms. So I did that this week. I went to this papeleria, the paper shop, which is a real trip. These places are everywhere, but they have a computer in there, and they sell ribbons and bows and boxes for gifts. They're everywhere. And so it's this lady that it's really in her house. And it's just a window. She has a window on the side of her house, and above the window it says papeleria. And you go up here and there was a line of people waiting to see her. Okay. So I, go there. Then I walked to DHL, and I had all of this. I had all of this on my glasses, my video glasses. But my video glasses suck. My video glasses suck, and it didn't record a lot of video that I took in the last 10 days. I'm very upset. So yesterday I ordered new video glasses, and these glasses are supposed to be the bomb. They're supposed to be the bomb. Here are the new glasses that I ordered. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Here they are, right here. Okay. Here they are. I just ordered these last night. They should be here either Thursday, Friday of next week. $189 plus like $40 for shipping. With these glasses, $228. So, but with these glasses, I cannot use my iPhone anymore. I'll take all the video through these glasses. Great video. I can connect with Wi-Fi to my cell phone. Wonderful quality. When you're recording. Charge as well. I watch videos on YouTube with reviews about these. I'm very excited. These new glasses will change my production life. I'm very, very excited about this new addition to my technical gear. But let's get back to being in Morelia for my first year. It's been a great year. It's been a great year. Yeah, I mean, this is the first thing I saw in Morelia when I got here. We got these buildings 500-600 years old, very clean, lots of younger people. They have numerous colleges here, lots of business here. And if you watch this video, you're going to see Mercedes, Audis cruising around in El Centro. I mean, if you come to visit Morelia, you might stay in El Centro, and that's all that I knew. When I came to shoot a video, my first video in Morelia, of course, I went to the cathedral, and this cathedral. I mean, I was with a guide here, and the guide knew all. If you come to Morelia, get a guide, because all of those little statues and the imprinted things in the stone, they all have different symbols. It's just like freaking amazing. It's unbelievable. They don't have stuff like this in Ohio. But look at all of this artwork going back hundreds of years. I mean, this thing was probably fully built before the Pilgrims hit the United States. I mean, but this is all I really knew about Morelia. You go inside. I've never been in the Vatican. Maybe I'll go there one day, once I pick up a lot of new YouTube subscribers and make more money on YouTube. But look at this. This is the main cathedral on the plaza in Morelia. I mean, Puerto Vallarta was cool. Guadalajara has a fabulous plaza. The cathedral and the plaza in Guadalajara are awesome. Mazatlan has an excellent plaza, excellent cathedral, but downtown Morelia is just the bomb. It is the bomb. And here I'm walking to meet Michelle across the street from the cathedral so we could eat breakfast. But around the plaza in Mazatlan, around the cathedral, all these beautiful, relaxing benches to sit on, people just down there chilling out. El Mission Cathedral. And Michelle picked out one of these restaurants to eat in, but we decided to just sit at one of those tables on the plaza. There's a tour bus that will take you all around town. But this, and I just showed you this shot right here. I love this part of Morelia, right across from the main plaza, right across from the cathedral. If I lived in El Centro, I would be down here every day with my laptop, eating my bacon and eggs, downtown El Centro. And as I show you videos every week, all of these towns and pueblos that I show you, they're all modeled on the way that Morelia is all decked out. Every video that I show you, every town where I show you a plaza, I show you the cathedral, I show you the plazas around the main plaza, I walk around the side streets like I'm doing right here. Morelia is the model for every city and town in Mexico. And most people don't know that. But I don't live in El Centro. I live, here's the street I live on. This is me on my walk at 5:30. Well, it's about 6:15 in the morning there. If you look in the center of the screen, you can see the moon. But this is my little neighborhood up on a hill where I can see the entire city. And it's a totally different part. Morelia has many different parts, and that's why Char is so smart to come down, rent an Airbnb in a couple of different neighborhoods, walk around, see more places. And that hill I just showed you, that 5 days a week, I am walking up and down that hill for an hour at a time. And you got to see this lady right here. I don't know her name, but we talk. Look at the big dog. Okay, okay now. I don't know her name. Her daughter's name is Liz. And Liz lived in Oregon for like 8 years. She speaks fluent English. This is her mom. And we talk every morning. And you're going to see a big dog. You're going to see a big dog come running at me. I think his name is Robo, something like that. Robo. And he likes to jump on me because he loves me. So let's play this. Here we go. There she is. She has 3 dogs. She got her project. Here comes the big dog, Robo. He's going to jump on me. He'll jump on me for like 5 minutes. And there's the little dogs. And this is how I start my day. She's got to be 85, but she walks up and down these hills. She's been working for the government. She's been working for the government for 40 years. Then another part of Morelia is my little neighborhood. This does not look like El Centro, but you go down in here. This is like 4 or 5 blocks away from where I live. All kinds of meat markets, fish markets, vegetable markets, little teeny tiny restaurants, totally flat, no cobblestone. And then, as you know, another part of living in Morelia is I've shown you this many times, going to the Tiangis. There are Tiangis, which are like bazaars, street fairs. This is every Friday morning in my neighborhood. There you go. Fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, beef, pork, places for you to eat. Pork rinds. Who would eat that? Pork rinds? That's like deep fried pork skin. There you go. That was on a pig like 2 or 3 hours ago. And it's deep fried in grease. No fresh chickens. This is Morelia right here. And this is about 10 minutes, a 10-minute taxi ride from downtown. And in Mexico, people love dogs. I see this lady almost every day, and she wears that. I'm gonna hide that and play it again. She has a sweatshirt that says Harvard. She wears that Harvard sweatshirt every day. She always says hello. Yes, she does. This is about 3 blocks from where I live. Here's another lady with a dog. This is a not so friendly Morelia person. Look, she doesn't even look at me. I'm standing right in front of her, and she doesn't say hi. There are unfriendly people in Morelia too, but I gotta show you this. Here you go. Look at these 3. Do Mexicans love dogs? Yes, they do. All I have to do is, I think everybody in my block has a dog. And she's walking her 3 little dogs around 7 o'clock in the morning. This is just another part of Morelia that you're not going to see in El Central. And I know that you guys have seen it before, but this is my view. This is Tooth Fairy's view. I'm happy all the time, all day. My life is just joy, joy, joy. This is the best city I've lived in Morelia. And here is my main street. I'll be walking down this street today to go down to Axel and pick me up some beverages. Now, there you go. Yeah. Now, who would think? I mean, if you're in the United States, who would think that Mexico had streets and neighborhoods that look like this? Before I move ahead, let me play this one more clip. This is just, there are so many. You saw the other little place look kind of ghetto-ish, but these are really actually nice, very nice homes, beautiful apartments, very extremely modern architecture. And you go into this place and they've got all the brand new stuff in there. Big screen televisions, dishwashers, washer dryers, leather seats and couches and king size beds, artwork from all over the world. This is the Mexico that I live in, and that's why I love it so much. And Tooth Fairy, there's a combi. Those little vans there, they're all over all the time. They cost like 7 cents. You can spend 7 cents and they'll take you in the downtown Morelia. That's like 12 to 15 pesos. Yeah. This is just the joys of living in Mexico. And who would think that in my first year in Morelia, I would live 3 blocks from a wonderful walking path like this. And this path goes on for like 2 miles. And many times I'll shoot my videos, I'll shoot my introductions on this path. But people in the United States, when they think of Mexico, I don't think they think of anything like that. Okay, so let me write down that video name because I'd like to take a little station break right now. And when I went to pay my taxes, I took the big long walk. I do my morning walk, and then I might walk to Axel, get some. That's like 3 blocks away. That's no time. But if I need some money, like from the money machine, then I have to take the big walk. That's the big walk. You walk. That's like a 15-minute walk. I wish my glasses had worked. I recorded all of this, but on the way back, on the big walk, went to DHL, then I went to the bank, got some money, then I went to the grocery store. So I want to talk about one of the other joys of living in Mexico is going to the grocery store and buying some American stuff, okay? Because I've been eating really good. I eat really good, like chicken thighs, fresh hamburger, spaghetti. I've been cooking, but sometimes I want a little snack. You ever want a snack? Maybe around 10 o'clock at night, I just want a nice little nutritious snack. And so I went to the grocery store. And one of the joys of living in Mexico is being able to find Skippy peanut butter. That's right. Skippy smooth, Skippy peanut butter. Yes, this is one of the joys of living in Mexico. I'm going to say it. I'm happy. I can make some. I got some Skip. They also have Jif. They have Skippy and Jif, and they have Mexicans make peanut butter also. But I've had Skippy. I grew up on Skippy. I know it's okay. Mexicans also make jelly and jam too. But who makes jelly and jam better than, I might have to use the other camera on this, Smuckers. Nobody makes jelly and jam better than Smuckers and my grandmother. Here you go. There it is right there. Smuckers. Yeah. So now that for this week, I can make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yes, that is one of the joys of living in Mexico, being able to eat the food that you want. I got a couple of more items I'm going to share with you that'll show you what makes Bill the Geek joyous. But first, let's go to comments and see what is going on up here. Okay. Oh, we got I missed oh my God. Wow. Woo, I'm all backed up. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Stephen KC. I hear the new Tom Cruise movie is excellent. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Puedo leer los artículos en español. Okay. He just said, Marco, I can read those articles in Spanish. Very good. Don't forget to click the like button. Thank you very much for advertising, Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden. Perfecto. In Chicago, $2 for a single avocado, and it was spoiled when cut. That's funny. Okay, Bill, you got to see Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise saw it 2 weeks ago. Saw Karate Kid last week. It was good also. Okay. Lots of people in Mexico and Chicago like New York City. Can you shop in a Mexican store? Okay. There is also como se dices, another greeting. Como se dices, that's like, how do you say? How do you say something? Must drama was staged. That's very interesting. Que dices? What do you say? What do you say? Que dices? What do you say? I think Muskie and Rump are going to make some sort of deal. Que dices? What are you saying? Okay, that's another Mexican greeting. Very good. Okay. Que ondon? I haven't heard that one. I am crossing the border to Tijuana into Ensenada, Mexico next month. Good for you. The cathedral just celebrated its 488th anniversary. It took about 100 years to build. Thank you so much, David. 188 years. That's amazing. Is there a train that goes from Morelia to Mexico City? I don't think so. If somebody knows otherwise, tell me. And Morelia is only like a 3.5 hour drive. And if you do like 120 miles an hour from here to Mexico City, you could probably be there in like 2 hours. Yeah. Axel Foley, thank you, Axel, for contributing to the channel. This is how we pay our rent here at the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. This is how we buy glasses and hotel fees. Thank you so much. Although Morelia temps are cool today, grab a Modelo Especial. Stay thirsty, mi amigo. Yes. And that is my preferred alcoholic beverage. That's the only alcoholic beverage that I do is Modelo Especial. Yes. My niece was attacked recently by 2 dogs, and she is now, oh my God, broken arm. Oh my God. Ew, that's terrible. Pork rinds is sold like potato chips in many Mexicos in New York City. Many people I know grew up eating those like some of us eat Lay's potato chips. No, no. Okay. Hey, Bill, have you ever been to St. Rita area? If not, you should check it out. It's a beautiful area. I'll take a screen shot of that. The St. Rita area. Dave, can you tell me, is that the name of the colony? Is that the colony name? So I'll look it up and I will go. Can one live comfortably in Mexico on Social Security income of $2,500 a month? Okay, I think that this is a very serious question, and I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to take a little time to answer this question very well. I should make a video just on the answer to this question. I'm on the edge of saying that $2,500 a month is too much money to live in Mexico. Well, okay, $2,500 a month, $25,000 plus 5, that's $30,000 a year. The average per capita income in Mexico is $9,000 a year. So you're talking $30,000 a year. Average per capita income in Mexico is $9,000 a year. $30,000 is 3 times the average per capita income of Mexicans. Now, I'm going to say with $2,500 a month, I'm going to say an expensive, nice apartment. An expensive, nice apartment, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, fully furnished in a nice neighborhood, $1,000 a month. And that's stupid. If you live in Mexico and you're paying $1,000 a month, you're getting ripped off, man. You're getting ripped off because you can live anywhere in Mexico, except unless, hey, but if you're Elon Musk, when he comes to Morelia, he probably spends like $10,000 a night. I don't know where he stay, but he got to take off. He got to have his heroin and his cocaine and his fentanyl and his women. So he got to buy his prostitutes, all that kind of stuff. So that's why it's cost him $10,000. Okay, but I'm going to say $2,500 a month. Everywhere I've lived in Mexico, you should be able to live like a king or a queen for sure. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Cuba and Bill and Peeps. We got to get going. See you next month, girl. Can't wait. The Amish make the best jelly and jams. And Ohio, being from Ohio, the Amish lived right on the edge of our city. They had great restaurants. Amish food is the bomb. Fernando just got into Morelia about 2 weeks ago. I dig it. My departamento is a stone's throw away from Sam's Club. I feel blessed. Hey, Fernando, I love freaking Morelia. Thanks for the neighborhood tours today. I like your neighborhood and walking path in the trees. My neighborhood is the bomb. I think I'm going to live in this neighborhood probably 3 or 4 more years. Stefan, how are you doing, dude? How much is your Smuckers? I think the Smuckers was about $3 or $4. which is kind of expensive, $3 or $4, but that'll last me for like a month. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Can't you exfile your tax forms online to the RIS from Mexico? I could do that, but I don't trust that system. With DHL, somebody's got to receive my forms and sign for my forms, like Jimmy Patterson or Ellen Suzuki. They have to, when they get that form, they have to sign for it that shows that they have received my form. That's what I'm talking about. My wife, oh, there you go. My wife and I live on less than $2,000 a month. That's what I'm talking about. Brian Jordan, what's the name of your neighborhood and which area, north, south, etc.? Very good. Okay, let's see if we can pull this up. Brian, what is the name of your neighborhood? Let's go down here. Okay, let's click this. I got to click a couple of buttons here. Will take you right to the map. There we go. Yes, okay. Let's go to the map. Okay. Here we go. So this is Morelia. This is the neighborhood where I live. It's not showing exactly where I live. If you look at the big green area down here where it says Mirador, that means view. It's a big giant park. I live right on the, here we go. Here's my area right here. Colonial de Periodista. That is the neighborhood I live in. Colonia de Periodista. That is where I live. Right over here where it says Holiday Inn. There's a McDonald's across the street from Holiday Inn, a big giant grocery store, four banks across the street. I can walk to that Hollywood Inn McDonald's area in about 12 minutes. So that is where I live. It is in the south, the far southeastern portion of Morelia. That's where I be living. Okay, I live in San Antonio, Tlayacapan, and we are moving to Morelia in the spring. I think you will really enjoy it here, but everybody's different, so I don't know what will work for you. I still have some video. I want to go back to some other things that made me really happy at the grocery store. Yeah, come on down, Brian. I love it. I love it here. I love it here. Another joy I found at the grocery store was this mustard, because I got hot dogs. Hot dogs, yes. And if I'm gonna have hot dogs, I gotta have French's. Uh-oh. Who's calling me? I don't know. I gotta have French's mustard. I'm gonna answer for him just for that. Domino's. Somebody asking for Guadalupe. Oh yeah, because I got hot dogs, so I got this. But here, I'm gonna show you something next. French's mostarda preparada Dijon con Chardonnay. Put that on my hot dogs. But now I'm gonna show you what's gonna top everything off for my hot dogs. Check this out. Okay, check this out. If you live in Mexico and you're an expat, when you see this, woo, you're going to squirm a little bit. Check this out. I got my hot dogs. I got my French's mustard, got some buns. But what is a good hot dog without some Heinz sweet relish? Ooh, what a lunch this is. I got my Heinz sweet relish. I got my mustard, French's, and my hot dog. Oh my God. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. People say, well, where do you go out to eat? I don't go out to eat. I'm going to show you one more thing that I got. Two more things. Okay, I've been making a lot of spaghetti lately. And this is what makes life in Mexico very affordable. Cooking at home, eating at home. When I went out to eat with Michelle down on the plaza and everything, it's like for bacon and eggs, it was like $9. Then you throw in the coffee, it's like $11. And when you're in Mexico, $11, that's like that's $11 for bacon and eggs. In my neighborhood over here on this side of town, you can get bacon and eggs for like $2.50. That's what it's supposed to cost, $2. What, not like $11, $12. But cooking at home makes me very happy. I save a lot of money. The food tastes better. But for my spaghetti, I make some good spaghetti. It's very cheap. Put some ragu on. I got Kraft Parmesan cheese. But when I eat chicken, I got my chicken thighs in the freezer. Put it in that hot cooker back there, and then make some spaghetti and put on some ragu classic Alfredo sauce. Now you're talking now. Ragu classic Alfredo sauce on some shredded chicken thighs and pasta. Woo-wee! Now, this is expensive. This was probably like $4. But that's like 4 meals. That's like 4 meals. I got 4. And then the pasta doesn't cost anything. And the chicken's pretty much free. So there you go. Hey. And you don't have to leave the house. Save a bunch of money. The food is excellent. I tell you what. This Alfredo ragu, and I got all of this at La Comer. La Comer has everything. Classic Alfredo sauce. Oh my God. This is to die for. But the thing is, it gave me heartburn the next day. Okay, that's all I can. Let me move on a bit. Okay, now David, you should be able to see Rita area on that map. Okay, thank you, David. Thank you very much. Reggie Meggs. Hey, Bill, I'll be coming to Mexico in January for about a month. I'll be trying to include a trip to Morelia. Hope to meet up with you. Yeah, Reggie, email me. And for anybody that's going to come down here to Morelia, if you want to go to breakfast, I pretty much only do breakfasts on Fridays. Friday mornings, me and Michelle, we had breakfast on Wednesday. And I almost emailed her and said, no, I don't do Wednesday. But she was so sweet. She just wanted to take me out for breakfast. So I did a Wednesday. I only do Friday breakfasts. And if you can email me about 10 days ahead of time, because I go on the road. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. But email me before you get here. Also, I'm setting up my interview schedule. So if you have an interesting story to tell, please email me and say, hey, Bill, I'm in Mexico. Here's how it's going. We can do an interview. We can have you on the show live on Saturday, or we can record your interview however you want to do it. So if you're coming down here, you want to go to breakfast, make sure you send me a notification. And Reggie, first of all, I want to say thank you for donating to the channel. I didn't say thank you. That's really, thank you so much for donating to the channel. We have 78 people in the house and 43 likes. Please click the like button if you like the content. Click the subscribe button. It's free. The subscribe button is free, but thank you, Reggie, so much. I'm thinking of starting my journey in Chapala, right next door to where you are. I lived in Chapala for 3 years, and everybody likes what they like. So give it a try. I love Morelia much better, but everybody, they like what they like. Now, bravos, we like Chapala. There you go. There you go. Many people love Chapala. It's very quiet, nice place. Okay, now got to go right on. Adios, amigo. Okay, October. Hey, Bill, have you seen garlic? Oh my God. Oh, David. Now there you go. I've been looking for it. Frozen garlic bread. I've not found that anywhere. But I've only looked in La Comer. If you find it, let me know, David. I want to know. I want to know. Hello, Bill. Dream of escaping Tennessee. Get out. Just leave. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is leave. Get the hell out. Change your life. And if you're young, move to Mexico and work online. If you can figure it out, it'll change your life. United States is crazy, man. Them people are crazy up there. And God bless the people of color. Because if you're a person, if you're any kind of Latino, they'll send ICE to get you, round you up, and just send you to El Salvador. Now they're going to restaurants, movie theaters, anywhere they think there are a bunch of Latinos in there, and they're just shipping them out just for the heck of it, because they don't like brown people. That's just effed up. I can't live like that. I'm sorry. Oh, Bill, I thought you lived in Ajijic. I did live in Ajijic for about 2 months, but for 3 years, there's a neighborhood. It's called Nuevo Chapala, I think. And it's a gated community. I lived in there for 3 years. In Chapala for 3 years. Okay, now okay, now. Let's see. Somebody donated some money through clicking. Okay, who is this? Marco in Chicago donated, and his beautiful wife and daughters and son donated. I know they all worked together to put this money together to donate to the channel. Marco has been a wealth of information. I should be sending him money. What is this? Okay. Oh, it's funny. Char Williams just sent me a she just sent me a picture of Skippy creamy peanut butter with all the ingredients in it, and she said it's bad for you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Char. Okay, I still have a few more video clips. Let's see. I'll be on the road this week. I think I'll be on the road for 2 days. I have to plan my schedule very good for this month, because the first week of July, I'll be in the dentist office for 3 days. So I have to plan it all out. So I have videos. So I'm pretty sure I'll be on the road Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, waiting on my glasses to come. I can't wait for these new glasses, the recording glasses to show up. That's going to change my production life. Brian, we like it here. We like where we live. Okay. Not a huge fan of Ahihic, but so looking forward to Morelia. What else have you lived? Where else have you lived, Bill? And how and for how long at each location? I lived in Puerto Vallarta for 10 years. I lived in Guadalajara for 3 years. I lived in Chapala for 3 years. And I lived in Mazatlan for 2 years. And I've been here in Morelia for 1 year. And this is my favorite spot. Of all those spots, this and for and then I travel all the time. I could live in Pátzcuaro. I could live in Zamora. Sure, in a heartbeat, both of those places. But Morelia just has everything, and the weather is so wonderful here. The weather in Morelia is great. They have everything. They have a jazz bar. I think it's called No Names. They have, if you want to go and buy a shirt that costs like $3,000, this shirt is not $3,000. I bought this shirt in Walmart. Where was I living then? I think I was in Chapala. Oh, yeah. I must have bought this at the Walmart right next to Ahihic. It was like $15 at Walmart. But if you want to go to a mall and you want to buy a shirt like this, and if you want to spend like $3,000 because it has a little polo horse on it, yeah, you can do that. In Morelia, you can do it all. One thing I've been thinking about in a big city near here, the band Chicago played on the 25th of May. Chicago played. Let's get out the map so I can show you where they played. Sure. Let's zoom out on this map. That's zooming in. And I still have some video clips to share with you. Okay. Here we go. Here is the city right here. Right here. Chicago played right there on May 25th. I wonder what other concerts they have in this city. Yes, Chicago, you know, Chicago, the band from the city of Chicago. They were big in the early 70s, and then they went commercial, and all their music started to suck. How much do homes cost in Morelia? I'm sure you have the full gamut. I bet you could. I bet somewhere in town you could find a nice house for $100,000. I bet somewhere in town you could spend $500,000 on a house, or maybe $1 million. But I have not researched that. But contact Rosie. I bet housing here is more affordable than Ahihic for sure. Now let's get back to some more video clips. I just have a few more video clips to share with you. Okay, so here we go. Here is the local coffee shop. That's a cheese shop right there where the guy is. He just walked into the cheese shop. The coffee shop is called Americano. Right there, the Americano coffee shop. And where the tree is right there, that is an excellent meat market. And they're opened every day. every day. And this is the street that my dentist is on. I walk down this street, and if you look way ahead in the middle of this image, that's where the mall is. I can walk to the mall in about 10 minutes. Yeah. And then if I take a taxi and go through this tunnel, it's a 5-minute beautiful drive from where I am right now. A beautiful taxi drive. This taxi drive costs you about $2, about 40 pesos. And then all of a sudden, you come out the other end of this tunnel. This is called the Alta Vista Mall. I did a video on it. And then you're in this fabulous mall where they have Sears. They have car dealerships with fabulous electric cars, Toyotas, Hondas. They don't sell no American cars in here. All kinds of fabulous restaurants. This is my first year in Morelia, but it took me about a year to find all this stuff. Here's a Kia car dealership. They don't have no Chevy dealerships in here. They don't have no Ford dealerships in here. They don't. This is all Chinese. The Chinese and Japanese, they're all hooking up with Mexico, man. Donald Trump has all them tariffs on everybody else. Mexico's making deals with people all over the world. And I think a lot of people in the United States don't think that Mexicans would love sculpture and art and classical music and opera. It is all here in Mexico. And see, that's what happens when you get too happy in Mexico. You get stiff and then you turn blue. Mexico can be terrible. But, oh, yeah. See, this is where I live. This is Morelia. This is a mall. It's called the Alta Vista Mall, I think. It's Alta something mall. You can find it on Google Maps. And that's like a 5-minute taxi ride from where I live. This is 1 year. Oh, they have a fabulous grocery store in here. It's an exotic. It's like a Whole Foods, I would say. All the weird stuff in there, you know, all the weird cheese, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. This is how I live. This is why I'm so happy and joyous. And look at me. I'm not overweight or anything. I'm healthy. I got a good attitude. I mean, Mexico, life in Mexico is fabulous, wonderful, fabulous. I have no reason to ever go to the United States. Too much division. I'm black, you know, too much racism, you know. I can just walk around here, and I got to say this. Let me go back to this image here. Oh, yeah, right here. So me and Michelle, we're both black. And there were a lot more people than what you see now. We're sitting at one of these tables. We sat there for 2 hours talking for 2 hours at one of these tables. We're the only black. We saw thousands of people walked by us. Thousands. No one looked at us. And if anyone did look at us, they smiled and they said hello. That's not life in the United States, not for black people. They down here, they don't care what color you are. And that is, for me, that's a big joy of living in Mexico. Okay, so I'm getting ready to let's see what else is going on here. My uncle lives there. Right on. Anyone have a preference for Morelia versus Querétaro? If I want to live without a car for the first year or so, Bill's neighborhood looks great with trees and views. I haven't been to Querétaro. I haven't been there. I don't think the weather is as good, but I've heard it's a fabulous place. So I will venture there. It's a big city. They have industry there. U.S. corporations are investing money in that city. It is growing. I think it's going to be a little bit more expensive, not much more than Morelia, but I have not been there. I know people that have, I know people that live there. I know people that have visited there. That's the best I can do. Thank you for your great commentary today. Excellent as you, Stephen KC. Thank you. Listen, I'm glad, Bill, that you mentioned about opera and classical in Mexico. I go to these shows very often in Morelia. Yeah, they have Broadway shows, classical music, opera. They have it all down here. Yes, hydrogenated oil is a killer. It's in jelly too. I had no idea. Okay, now I feel bad. I'm going to die. Definitely, even Smucker's natural peanut butter is better. Okay, Manny boy. Bill, have you been to the town where it's mostly black called? No, I've not been there. Let me take a screenshot of that. There you go. Thank you very much for that tip. Bill, have you been to San Cristobal? I have not been there. Let's take a screenshot of that. Also, I put those on my list. Okay. Ray Garcia. I give Morelia a 9 and Querétaro a 6.5 for quality of life. Okay, we're getting some feedback here. Ray Garcia. Okay, now what Bill just said is why I'm looking forward to living in Mexico. I am brown, and in New York City, people assume I am Latina. People don't look at me funny or bother me in Mexico. Yeah, there you go. That's a region where most blacks escaped from slavery into, and ever since it has been history and their town. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. And I speak Spanish fairly well, and it's comfortable for me. Very good. Right on. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Char. Thank you, Char Williams. Okay. Let me look at my list again. I want to congratulate Ukraine and Zelensky for kicking that Putin ass. He just, and do you guys remember when Trump and his vice president, J.D. Vance, had Zelensky in the Oval Office and they treated him like crap and they were beating him up. They were smacking him around, insulting him. And they were telling him, you don't have the cards. It's like, oh, you don't have the intelligence. You can't mess with Vladimir. You're going to lose. All your people are going to die. You're dumb. That's what they told him. They smacked him all up and down. And the whole time he knew they'd been planning this strike for a year and a half. And they did it with these little $300 drones. And they destroyed half of Russia's aircraft, like 40% of them. And they can't replace them because they don't have the factories anymore. Putin's going broke. Russia's going down to tubes, and Zelensky, he's still kicking that ass. Go Zelensky, right on. It's like Robin Hood comes through, and the intelligence. They didn't tell the United States they were going to do anything. And NATO's talking, and NATO has already invited Ukraine into NATO. It's just fabulous what's going on. And Kilmar Arrego Garcia is back in the United States. What a miracle week. Let's get more great news this week. Go Ukraine. That's what I'm talking about. Go Ukraine. F Putin. And Donald Trump just loves Putin so much because Donald Trump is stupid. Hey, that's true, man. Donald Trump is as dumb as a rock. And Donald Trump doesn't understand that Putin was the head of the KGB in Russia. Putin has people killed, throw people out of windows, disagree with them, throw you out a window. And I'm just wondering with this Elon Trump just stole Stephen Miller's wife last week. I'm wondering with this new feud, is Elon going to take Melania with him too? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah, I want to see Elon rip off Melania all of a sudden. And he'll have both their wives. Whatever. He's a snake, man. Whatever. But here we go. Saludos, go Ukraine, right on. Okay. Now. Okay. That's funny. Now they're trying to charge yeah. With trafficking. It's so pathetic. Char Williams, you are so right, and they have no freaking evidence at all. That's why I don't live in the United States. I'm telling you, I watch the news. I'm aware of that, Char Williams. Yep, they're trying to charge him with human trafficking. That's a whole nother story, and I've heard the full story. They have no charges. Oh, my God. Thank you. And that's why I have to stay informed so that when people start talking that talk that I know ain't true, I got a whole bunch of facts. Yep. And Alana, thank you so much for contributing to the channel. Too much. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, man. When Russia's raping children and kidnapping 30,000 children, when Donald Trump is sending people of color, black people, Venezuelans, Cubans, they're going into malls and into schools. They went into New York City schools, and this senior that's a Latino, Trump went in with the ICE, and this kid was going to band practice. He was a senior getting ready to graduate. So Trump's ICE, they go in, they kidnap him with these people. I mean, hey, I'm going to talk about that. So you don't like me talking about people being killed and kidnapped? Hey, I don't care. I don't care, because somebody's got to say it, and people need to be aware of what's going on. Okay, now, enough said. Okay, thank you very much. Manny boy, Trump and poop. There you go. He's a dummy. Yeah, politics is my middle name should be politics, because life is politics. That's what life is. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much, Char Williams. Yeah. You guys are funny. Yeah, and it's Bill's channel. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a funky world up in the United States. But but and you have to be informed. Oh man, and then if you do the research on what China is doing right now, because all these American farmers, a lot of them had a lot of soybean contracts with China. United States farmers were making a ton of money from China with soybeans, but then all these tariffs showed up, kind of wrecked the train. So the Chinese made 5-year contracts with these South American, like Venezuela and stuff like that. So instead of U.S. farmers making that money, other countries are going to make the money. And China's just out there cutting deals, building technology. They got really smart people. Oh, then you have the Harvard situation. What, Donald Trump wants to throw all of the 7,000 international students who are in China, in Harvard. He wants to deport all the international students in Harvard. What? And then he wants to go all around the country to every university and deport all of the international students throughout the United States. Hey, man, that just doesn't go well with me. I'm going to talk about that. That's just stupid. And then in Europe's offering all of these deported students, international students, the EU's developing programs to take all these brilliant people and bring them into Europe. Oh man, it's just crazy. What's going on is crazy. It's better than a Tom Cruise movie. It's better than a Mission Impossible. This stuff is crazy. Okay, now here we go. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We look forward to visiting Morelia this fall and meeting you for breakfast. Yeah. Where's a good place to stay? Tell you what, get an Airbnb. Just get an Airbnb. My first Airbnb, when I first came here, it was $100 a night, but it was fabulous. And then I had breakfast a week ago with a couple, a brother and sister, Jane and Joseph. They live in where Adobe's headquarters is, San Jose. They live in San Jose. They had a bed and breakfast right across the street from the cathedral. It's going to cost you money. You might end up spending $90 or $100 a night, but stay there. Look up Airbnbs, find El Centro, and pay the money. You will not be sorry. Airbnb downtown. And then you have a refrigerator, you have a stove, you have a microwave, you're right in El Centro, you can go everywhere. And then if you want to buy some stuff to cook, they're going to have all the stuff that you want to do that. But Trump is a fake hypocrite Christian. He can't even spell Christian. He's a convicted felon, 32 counts, and legally that you can call him an adjudicated rapist. He has like 27 women that have accused him of funny business. He didn't rent. Him and his dad wouldn't rent to black people in their properties in New York years ago. I mean, the guy, but he's good, tall and good looking, and the women like the way he looks. So, and he had a TV show. That's why people think he should be president. Oh, thank you very much, Randy Rudolph. Randy Rudolph. Wow, you contributed a bunch of cash to my happy birthday video. Thank you so much. What about Musk calling for Trump's impeachment? I've heard that Trump was calling for. Oh yeah. Oh okay. I was. Yeah, man. It's wild and woolly. So I'm going to go down to the store today. I have some more work to do today. I have to do some search engine optimization. But once I go to the store and pick up some things and come back and I get my search engine optimization done, then instead of paying money to go to the movies, I'm just going to watch political videos all afternoon. And it's going to be a good time. Who needs to go to the movies when you can just watch the news all day? Yes. So that's about it, folks. That's all I got for today. Thanks a lot for everybody for showing up, for being with me today. I will have, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going this week, but I will be on the road this week. I'm getting my new glasses. Hopefully by Thursday or Friday, these new glasses are going to change my life. So, but overall, let me check my notes. Overall, Mexico, I'm just checking my notes. Checking my notes here. Okay. I think I hit everything, but I just want to give thanks for a few things. I'm happy both my computers are running. I'm happy for the electricity. I'm happy for high-speed internet. I'm thankful that the cameras were working. I'm glad you guys could show up. I'm thankful for the people visiting. I'm thanking for people clicking the like button. I'm thankful for people donating to the channel. I'm looking out my window here. It's partly cloudy. I'm going to tell you, I have never lived in an environment where the weather is so fabulous and the air just feels so good. I got my big window open. I can feel the air. I can feel it. I can breathe it. I've never lived in a place like this in my life where the air is wonderful and there's no humidity. Woo! Yeah, life is good, man. I love Mexico and I'm having a blast living here in Morelia. Okay. How can you form your mouth and say dump is good? Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Gracias. Gracias. Muchas gracias. De nada. Gracias a ti. Gracias a ti. Good day, Billy. Gracias a ti. Adios, amigos. Okay, I'm getting ready to hit the road, folks. I'm thankful that everybody could show up this morning. Thanks for letting me do my thing. Talk some politics, show some videos about the joys of living in Mexico. I tell you what, if you're thinking about coming down here, don't think about it. Do it. Just come on down, save your money while you're down here. Breathe some nice air, experience a wonderful life. And because life should be fabulous. Your life should be fabulous every day. It shouldn't be crap every day. It should be fabulous every day. Yeah. So anyway, I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. So all I all I have to say is adios, hasta luego, and que te vaya bien. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll be back next Saturday and every Saturday. We're going to do this every Saturday, probably for maybe 400 more years. And we're just going to all of us age well and have a good time. There you go. God bless everyone and all of your families and friends and kids and spouses, and enjoy your Saturday. Love you all. Bye-bye.